Imagine a bustling city inside your large intestine. This city is teeming with trillions of tiny residents. These are your gut microbes. They are a vast community of bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms. This collection is known as your gut microbiome. For a long time, we didn't pay much attention to them. We thought they were just along for the ride. But we now know they are absolutely vital for our health. They are not freeloaders. They are hard-working partners in your body. They help train your immune system, produce essential vitamins, and even influence your mood. It's a fascinating and complex world down there. These microbes perform jobs that our own bodies cannot. One of their most important tasks is digestion. Our bodies are quite good at breaking down fats, proteins, and simple carbohydrates, but we lack the tools to digest certain types of dietary fiber. This is where our gut microbes step in to lend a hand. They possess special enzymes that can break down these tough, fibrous plant materials. When you eat foods like vegetables, whole grains, and legumes, you are not just feeding yourself. You are also providing a feast for the trillions of microbes living inside you. This partnership is crucial for getting the most out of our food. When our gut microbes break down fiber, they produce beneficial compounds. These are called short-chain fatty acids, or SCFAs for short. These molecules are incredibly important. They provide energy for the cells lining your colon, helping to keep your gut walls strong and healthy. They also play a role in reducing inflammation throughout your body. So, a high-fiber diet does more than just keep you regular. It feeds the good bacteria in your gut. This, in turn, helps them produce these wonderful SCFAs. It's a beautiful symbiotic relationship where both you and your microbes benefit from the arrangement. Think of your gut microbiome as a personal internal garden. Just like a garden, it needs the right kind of nourishment to flourish. The best fertilizer for this garden is fiber. A diet rich in a wide variety of plant-based foods encourages a diverse and resilient microbiome. A diverse microbiome is a healthy microbiome. It means you have a wide range of different microbial species. Each species has its own unique skills. This diversity makes your gut community more stable and better equipped to handle challenges, like a course of antibiotics or a bout of illness. It is a key indicator of good gut health. Among the many residents in your gut city, there is a special group. These are not bacteria. They are ancient microbes called archaea. A specific type of these, known as methanogens, are particularly interesting. Their name gives a clue to what they do. They are methane producers. You might be familiar with methane as a gas. It's what we often call natural gas. Well, some of us have microbes in our gut that produce this very gas. It happens as part of the complex process of digestion. These methanogens are not harmful. They are simply part of the natural diversity of the gut. How do they do it? Methanogens work as part of a microbial cleanup crew. As other bacteria ferment fiber, they produce various byproducts, including hydrogen gas. Too much hydrogen can slow down the fermentation process. It's like a traffic jam in your gut's production line. This is where methanogens come in. They consume this excess hydrogen. They combine it with carbon dioxide, another byproduct of fermentation. The result of this chemical reaction is methane. This process, called methanogenesis, is a very efficient way to remove hydrogen and keep the fiber digesting factory running smoothly. Not everyone has a significant population of these methane-producing microbes. Scientists estimate that about 1 in 3 people have guts that produce substantial amounts of methane. We call these people methane producers. Whether you are a producer or not seems to depend on factors like your genetics, your diet, and your early life exposures. It's another layer of our microbial uniqueness. You can find out if you are a methane producer through a simple breath test. The methane produced in your gut is absorbed into your bloodstream, travels to your lungs, and is then exhaled. The presence of these methanogens can have a noticeable effect. Because they make the process of fiber fermentation more efficient, they can influence how much energy we extract from our food. By clearing away the hydrogen buildup, they allow the primary fiber fermenting bacteria to work harder and faster. This means they can break down more fiber than they would otherwise. As a result, more short-chain fatty acids are produced. And since SCFAs are a source of calories for our bodies, this enhanced efficiency could mean that methane producers get a little something extra from their high-fiber meals. It's a fascinating twist in the story of digestion. This idea that some people might get more calories from fiber led to some fascinating new research. Scientists wanted to test this theory directly. They designed a careful study to see what was really happening inside the guts of different people. The researchers recruited a group of volunteers. They first tested everyone's breath to see who were the methane producers and who were not. This allowed them to divide the participants into two distinct groups. The stage was set to explore how their different gut microbiomes handled the exact same food. It was a clever way to isolate the effect of these specific microbes. The study involved two different, strictly controlled diets. For the first period, all participants ate a diet that was relatively low in fiber. This provided a baseline measurement. Then they switched everyone to a diet that was very high in fiber-rich foods. This included lots of whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. Throughout the study, scientists meticulously measured everything. They collected breath samples to monitor methane levels. They also collected stool samples to analyze which microbes were present and what they were doing. Crucially, they measured the number of calories that were being absorbed by the body. The results of the study were quite remarkable. When everyone was on the high-fiber diet, the methane producers did, in fact, absorb more energy from their food. Their bodies harvested more calories compared to the non-producers, even though they were eating the exact same meals. The difference was not enormous, but it was significant. The study showed that the presence of methanogens allowed these individuals to extract about 100 extra calories per day from the fiber-rich diet. This confirmed that our gut microbes can directly influence our personal energy balance. This happens because the methanogens supercharge the digestive process. By removing hydrogen, they allow the other bacteria to break down more of the complex fibers that would otherwise pass through the gut undigested. This enhanced breakdown releases more short-chain fatty acids, which the body can then absorb and use for energy. So two people could eat the identical healthy salad, but one person's gut microbes might be able to wring out a few more calories from it than the others. It's a clear demonstration of how our internal microbial world tailors our interaction with the food we eat. Now you might be thinking, if fiber can give me extra calories, should I avoid it? The answer is a resounding no. High-fiber foods are incredibly good for you, regardless of what microbes you have. The benefits of fiber go far beyond calories. It feeds your beneficial gut bacteria, helps maintain a healthy gut lining, supports your immune system, and can help reduce your risk of many chronic diseases. The 100 or so extra calories are a small price to pay for the enormous health benefits you receive from a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Everyone should continue to embrace fiber. What these findings do, however, is open the door to a more personalized approach to nutrition. In the future, knowing your methane status could help tailor dietary advice. For someone who is a high methane producer and is struggling to manage their weight, a nutritionist might suggest slight adjustments. This would not mean cutting out fiber. Instead, it might involve focusing on specific types of fiber or slightly adjusting portion sizes to account for the extra energy being harvested. It's about fine-tuning, not overhauling. This is the exciting frontier of personalized medicine, where our unique biology informs our health choices. This research beautifully illustrates a simple but profound truth. There is no one-size-fits-all diet. We are all biologically unique. And a huge part of that uniqueness comes from the specific collection of microbes living in our gut. What works perfectly for one person might work slightly differently for another. Your gut microbiome is shaped by your genes, your diet where you grew up, and your life experiences. It is as unique to you as your fingerprint. Understanding this microbial identity is key to understanding our own personal health and nutritional needs. So, the next time you enjoy a hearty, fiber-filled meal, take a moment to appreciate the complex work going on inside you. You are feeding an entire ecosystem that is working hard on your behalf. Some of us might have a few more methane-producing helpers, making the process a bit more efficient. But all of us benefit from nurturing this internal garden. The journey into the world of our gut microbiome is just beginning, and it promises to revolutionize the way we think about food, health, and what it means to be human. It's a wonderfully complex and personal story.